Hello, hello, hello. Yes, I remembered to set it ahead of time. Hello, River. And hello, everybody else. And welcome back to Poke Boomers, where I'm Nuzlocking through Gen 6 alongside my two friends and rivals, Hugh and Valen, who should be tagged down in the stream title, along with members of the community crazy enough to play along. Well, River, you might actually have a decent shot today because I'm gonna announce this now. I am doing this gym hard mode. This is one of the rules that I do not have summarized in the upper right. Basically, it means that I do not get to use super effective moves for the entire gym, trainers, or the leader battle. If I do them, I forfeit all the points I would gain. If I manage to win without using super effective moves, I get an extra 15 points on top of the 25 I would usually get. I am very nervous for this strategy, but I think I can pull it off. But it does come with some increased risk. But still, I got a pretty good team here. I'm feeling relatively confident. Let me run you through them, because there is a new addition, as the eagle-eyed may have spotted already. Elecmon, the humble Mareep that I caught last night, is now almost trained up and is on the team. Didn't quite have the time to grind her up into an Ampharos, but I'll be doing some XP alling. So it's fine. I don't expect her to play a major part in the gym anyway. Of course, still have Brakeson chillin'. Now learned Light Screen. Budmon the Flores continues to just be an absolute brick wall. Palmon the Azumarill is a war criminal and slaughterer of worlds. Kangaskhan is tanky, but is gonna take super effective damage left and right. I'm not expecting her to do much this gym. Which is unfortunate, but oh well. Well, I also gotta worry about level cap. Like, maybe I'm putting too much into this, but I'm worried that if all I do is just fling Palmon into everything, she'll hit level 33 before I'm done with the gym, but we'll see. And then, of course, Hamster 2, whose poison typing is actually going to come in handy. Although this is the gen of fairy types, so going one level lower. Yeah, I still have the gym trainers to clear out, that's all. Also, this is a rule that we've all been pretty bad about following, but with this being... with me going to do hard mode, I should take care to mention. I get two, like, kind of bench Pokemon for me to bring onto my team for Friday's PvP, should one or two fall during the gym. I'm naming mine right now, my Absol, who I benched in favor of Elecmon, and Vivillon, for reasons I refuse to elaborate upon. Don't worry about it. I did notice that I need to fix Raremon's held item, but aside from that, we should be good to get in there and start mixing it up. Citrus berries for everybody. Taking no chances, except for, of course, the Eviolite for Hamster 2. Probably... the trouble is, I don't remember, and I didn't have time to, like, spy on the VODs from my rivals to see what order the gym trainers come out in. I also might not exactly know where the gym is. Don't worry, I'll find it. Oh, hey, there it is. In any order. See, that almost makes it worse, because they're all, like, going around in a circle, right? So I'm gonna have to take care. Oh, Budmon, why can't you find a good bag? Oh well. Anyway, hard mode, no super effective moves. We doing it. With indistinguishable trainer models. Great, love that. Thanks, Pokemon. Oh, okay, we Sonic Adventure 2. Very well. Perma Heelys. My favorite. Oh, wait, hang on. You're a trainer. You are one of the girls, it looks like? So you're either the Sock Hariyama or the Metatite Mienfu. Either way, I think I want to lead Budmon into you. Yes, I'm going pretty sweaty in here. I'm like, I don't think I'm much to be worried about in terms of revenge. I'm just very worried about Palmon attacking into a counter if something manages to live. because Palmon deals a lot of damage, so a counter is going to absolutely mess her up. Even with it being... I don't even know if resistance, like, matters, because I think Revenge hits Ghost. They use Fighting-type Pokemon in the Fighting Gym. Noted. According to my research, there is a possible 2. The Heracross and the Sock. So I'm just being... Like, I even looked up, like, I have noted down, like, who could have Revenge, who could have Counter, who could have Guts. I'm giga sweating this one. She turned around to see me, okay. This skating battle train doesn't stop for anyone. Non-stop and full speed ahead. Go, go, go! Fair enough. Thank you for the lurk. And I will keep an eye out for the strong bad warrior. Okay, you are the sock girl. So, Budmon, naturally, the move here would be to use Fairy Wind, but that would cause me to lose the bonus that I'm gunning for. So, what you need to do here is you use the magical leaf, as the sock does not like the marijuanas, and it causes great harm to his overly conservative psyche. So that should demoralize him enough that he just gives up and we win this one for free. With any luck, of course. Okay, that is not a lot of damage, but Budmon is also going to take not a lot of damage. The speed falling is not a big deal. As established, we just kind of tank through this one. I am a little afraid of Sock. Just a little bit. Basically, the trainers are the true test here. If we clear the trainers, then I am, like, not even worried about the gym leader one bit. Like, not even remotely. Might be a bit more of a threat if I had her Lucarians to deal with, but that doesn't seem to be the case. It is kind of odd. It's an unusual tactic. I forgot to turn on XP all. Okay, Ariana, you are another one I am a little bit worried about because you might have Guts. I think we just continue to have Budmon take care of this. So let's start with a wish. Oh, you bitch. Well, this is why we have the wish. Knockoff is a dirty, dirty move, and I tend to forget about it. Because I don't think it was introduced this gen, but I forget it exists regardless. Well, that is annoying. Elecmon, this thing will kill you. You are not ready. I could bring in Almon here and just explode him. I think that is probably a pretty good choice. Now, Knockoff only, like, disables it until the end of the battle, right? I don't lose it permanently? Also, thank you, River, for that voice redeem. God damn it. She knew. She knew. Whatever. Did she know about this? Ow. Desist! Alright, fine. We go back to the original plan if you're gonna be difficult. With whirlwinds like these, I don't even need, Okay. I was wondering when that was gonna happen. That's fine. I resist, like, everything. And I've got a wish coming down the pipe. That hits their protect? Are you for real? No, not with the belly drum out. This is so annoying. Can you not, Hariyama? Can you just not? Can you just, like, stand there and let me kill you? I would really appreciate it. Oh god, did I outspeed? I think I did outspeed this thing. 90 damage. Return has no mischance. and should be enough damage. It's fine. It's fine. We win this here. Woo! You see now why I was a little nervous about this strategy I'm pursuing. Just a little bit. You stopped me right in my tracks. That's not fun. Yeah, you know what else is not fun? You hitting my tanky fairy for 90 damage. Yeah, imagine how I feel. Okay, still, that's 1 of 4 down. You can bet your bottom dollar I'm retreating out to the Pokemon Center. Oh my god, if that had crit, I would have lost what is unquestionably my best Pokemon. Okay then. So, let's just calm down for a second. I'm gonna take a drink of water. I'm relatively sure that's the only Hariyama in the gym. I am now sure that's the only Hariyama in the gym. Okay, let's remember to turn on EXP share this time. I keep calling it EXP all, because that makes more sense to me. And because, you know, I am a Poke Boomer, and I think of that crappy item from Gen 1 that no one liked. The way you lose this is clicking the super effective move. Correct. However, I could also win this, but lose Pokemon along the way. If you were the one I have not fought... Oh, you're the Metatite Mienfoo. That one's basically free. I can... Wait, my berry is just fucking gone. I mean, I've got more, but that's annoying. God damn it, game. That's very irritating. Whatever. If this is the girl, Palmon should be able to mop the floor with her. Regular items don't. Okay, well, so long as regular items don't, that's more okay. Just who do you think you are, stopping me while I'm skating? Okay, you should have Metatite and Mienfoo. Oh. I was checking on the prediction and I saw a 666 bet and I was like, I bet that's you. It was not you. The Neutron Style. I'm sending them to the Shadow Realm, Jimbo. Unless you just mean, like, neutral, which, also true. Alright, Mienfoo is, like, pretty free. We take a cheap hit from Fake Out, but that's fine. It's minimal damage. I mean, they tried to use the Neutron Style on me. Almost murderalized my Azumarill. Oh my god. I would have had 2 very happy rivals if that happened. I would bet my bottom dollar. If they could have 1 in 250. Jesus. That's game design too bad for even Game Freak. I mean, I say that, but who knows what they're gonna get up to in the next generation. Okay, halfway done. Just got 2 more trainers to take down. He doesn't know. I am unaware of the horrors that await me, it's true. For the later gens, my preemptive complaints are mostly focused on, ugh, I'm gonna have to deal with open world crap. Okay. Then, next is Pancham Throw Machoke Guy and Heracross Man. These require kind of different answers, but I think it's safer to lead with Budmon going in here. The Kaiju Pokemon? Are those the, Ultra Beasts I've heard mentioned a time or two around the internets? Okay. I guess I'll discover what horrors await me some other time. Hey, Skater Boys. Why do you keep seeing Wait. Why did... That was weird. They challenge me when I'm behind them. You look like you could use some lessons. Don't worry, when it comes to speed skating and Pokemon battling, you won't find a better teacher. Okay, it is Heracross, man. Excellent. Palmon is a good and... Wait. Everyone mark off on your bingo cards, Vimbert forgetting how bug type works. It does resist grass, god damn it. This is literally why I wanted to lead with my Florges. And it turns out to have been a terrible decision. It's been like 6 seasons. I know. You'd think I would learn. Double checking. It does take normal damage from poison. Could have guts. Still, I think Hamster 2 is a safe bet here. But yeah, you'd think I would catch on at some point, and yet I keep going like this. Please, someone help. Ooh, that's gonna ignore my Eviolite. I am not a fan. Hopefully it doesn't spam that, or else that's gonna become a problem. Okay, I can at least do the... Okay, it dodges the Poisocane. That's fine. This thing might have guts anyway. I'll just lay into him with Venoshock. And then nothing happened. Yep. That's a lot of damage. You took like nothing from the recoil. My god. And that didn't do a lot of damage either. Even with the new crit rules, I think I need to get Hamster 2 out of there. I might just need to explode this man with Palmon. No. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Would have preferred to set up some... Should have gone for, like, Leech Seed or something. Okay, that miss is huge. I just go for the turn because there's a lot of misses happening right now, and I don't appreciate it. Okay, that's far less damage. And far more damage coming out from my side. Perfect. Level 31 already. Yeah. I cannot really afford to use Palmon anymore. What is Aqua Ring again? Is that the regen? I'm about to get something that's gonna make... I don't like how Rollout locks me in, so I think I'm gonna start to dismantle that combo. So I may as well have something. This might get overwritten by something later. Ooh! Jesus, that's so much XP. 1,025. Good lord. Looks like I've got nothing to teach you that you don't already know. Yeah, Power-Up Punch, exactly. That is a truth fact. Okay, I need to not run into the lad. The lad is over there. See, I think there's definitely an argument to be made for, like, rest or rest talk. I don't have, unless I've completely missed it, I don't have the, any Chesto berries. So I can't do a Chesto Resto. And I don't know that Palmon's tanky enough to pull off Sleep Talk super great. We don't? Okay. I've just apparently been really bad about noticing berries, so... Let's see, the boy I have left, Pancham, Throw, and Machoke. These are problematic for me. Good counter to Sleep Powder, that's true. There's not a ton of that going around, but that's still pretty good thinking. This fight might get a little bit messy, and I might have to end up bringing in Palmon. I'm hoping the level advantage does some work for me here. But hey, we'll see, I guess. Hey, you've got to have some impressive skating skills in order to have caught up to me. You won't show me up in battle, though. The little panda man. Okay, Mold Breaker. I don't think that really threatens me at all. Yeah, roller derby. Because you can walk up to them. And they're, like, still trying to be cool. They probably just figured everyone was going to go for Heelys all the time. I mean, I've clearly needed no encouragement. Yes, surrender to me your healing. Pancham, you are straight fighting, right? Right. Right, okay. Is it fighting dark? No, it's fighting dark once it evolves. At least according to Bulbapedia. Doesn't matter? True. Okay, probably should have just done that from the get-go. Alright. Confuse Ray for Elecmon. Very tempting, but that... Well, what other moves have I got? Charge is a little niche for my taste. Happy birthday, Grimace. Oh yeah, I saw there was something about, like, the Grimace Shake going around. Is that, like, a meme or something? Okay, Throw. You might have guts, so let me just do a nice little Leech Seed upon ya. What is the meme? Just that Grimace has, like, a shake? Okay, there's the revenge. Okay. Resisted, and that should have been only at 60 power because I didn't actually damage him. Still, the fact that Hamster 2 wore that so well is encouraging to me. They just start blasting here. With more of that purple goo. Grimace is murdering them after drinking the shake. Good lord. What the hell was that? I didn't even see the name of the move. I was looking at chat. Student filmography. Oh, okay. Oh, that's Seismic Toss? That's so extra. I love it. Here, I thought it was going to be some terrible FNAF thing, because we did get the trailer for the movie recently. Oh, did it? I missed it. How good is Double Edge again? It's not. And Hamster 2 is not for physical attack. Much as Razor Leaf has increasingly kind of become a piece of crap. It's still good to have a stab grass. Forget about Double Edge. Will not let it win the war. Okay, level 31 for Raramon. That's fine. Oh, what is Chip Away again? Is that the one that ignores... We don't have a lot of, like, defense increasing stuff. I might have thought about this if Avalan still had, Big O, because Iron Defense, but I think Return Shadow Claw, soon to be returned Power-Up Punch, is more than sufficient. Yes, give up on it. Okay, and the Machoke. Same sign. Little more worried about this one, because Machoke. Yep, because Machoke. Okay, speed. I was like, if that's defense, that could be bad for me. Good old Hamster 2, putting in work. Don't want to give it a free guts, or even take the chance, so we stick with the Grimace Shake attack. That's pretty good. Hey, I might actually get outsped here. And one more time. Okay, you get a seismic toss of me. That's fine. We still win this. Clinical, precise, deadly. What? No way, you've got me beat in Pokemon battles too? You're goddamn right. Give him the Lean Beam. Now, conventional wisdom would be that I should probably evolve my Ivysaur before I go into the gym leader, but I'm expecting to just kind of roll her with my fairies. And Eviolite is probably a bigger defensive boost than Evolution is. At least at first, so... It gets Petal Dance? How far away is it? I'm just always nervous about encountering a shiny on stream. I don't know, I think it's fine. I mean, I'll get him to 32 before Friday. That's fine. Special event in Stardew Valley. Actually, let me look at everyone's XP. You're close to 31. You're worryingly close to 32. You're ways off, as expected. You're decently close to 32. The level cap is 32. As long as I don't go up to 33, it should be fine. Yeah, I can't just use Palmon to sweep. But I think I can lead with... If I'm gonna lead with Hamster 2, I really should grind him up. But the trouble is, I feel like there isn't really a good, convenient place to do that. Because Route 11, there's, like, Chatots. And in the cave, there's... Well, wait, Wobbuffets aren't actually a problem. Because I can just Poison Powder Leech Seed scumbag strats through them. Yeah, this is fine, actually. This is fine. Pokeboomer's documentarians would later record this as his worst mistake. I don't think I'd even be able to use a shiny Wobbuffet. I think because that it wouldn't let me verify an OU. I'd still catch it, just to have it, but Showdown would stop me, Ritter. Showdown would stop me. Because Wobbuffet is Ubers, and the new rule this generation is we cannot use anything that cannot be verified in OU. It is. It very is. That's why I killed the Wobbuffet I first encountered in the cave. I'm pretty sure. Let me double check here. Yes, Wobbuffet is Ubers, according to Smogan. Oh, did I turn the... Is off now. Palmon doesn't need any more experience into her. Look again. It has a format in Ubers, therefore it is Ubers. The Solosis would be a little questionable. Mr. Mime could be difficult. Yeah, a lot of these are going to be kind of annoying to fight. Yeah, it's just banned because of Shadow Tag, yes. Regardless, Hamter's got a way of dealing with them, so it's fine. This is just part of a level, so I don't expect it to take too long, so I don't think we need the grinding podcast here. Or a grinding playlist here. I'll just keep it on the game sound. You're a problem, though. Shiny Mime Jr. I mean, that wouldn't be, like, the worst thing. It would be bad, but it's another fairy. You keep saying that, and it's gonna make me want to put Hamter 2 in there without evolving him. Still, what are the odds, really? But if I keep having to run from fights, might be best to just lead him off as Eviolite. What the fuck is that? Psychic type, of course. Like, okay, fair. Fair. I feel like you're just trying to tempt me into getting one of my Hamters killed, though, at this point. Oof. Alright, it's fine. So how's everybody doing this Wednesdays? We have our okay, Wobbuffet. We engage scumbag tactics and win here. With no danger of a destiny bond. It is still balls hot here, which I'm not loving, but it's not as bad as it was yesterday. So I think it's only like 80 degrees in my house, not 82. So, you know, that's better, I guess. It's gonna cool off over the next couple of days, though, and I'm allegedly getting the cool air machine up and running soon. It's strictly due to my own incompetence. I thought I could, like, connect the pipes and stuff solo, but it turns out that no, I cannot. I can't get the cover off by myself because it's a little too unwieldy. I have a weird type of, Okay, I like, had to pause, and I was like, Destiny Bond does work as was described to me, yes? And yes, it does. If it dies from incidental damage and not direct damage, it's fine, and it doesn't take me with it. So, now that you're half fairy, you'll take regular damage from Venoshock. But yeah, basically I just need to, I need to arrange a time for my brother-in-law to come over, help me set it up. It's the matter of, finding a time for both of us. Now, this is super effective outside the gym. This does not affect the hard mode run. Just to be clear, in case anyone is unaware of how hard mode works. Because this is just grinding. This is not gym trainers, nor the gym leader. I'm I'm also looking forward to, well, I'm getting a long weekend for July 4th, so I'm gonna be doing some extra streams. Have we announced this? I don't remember if we have publicly. Whatever, I'll just say it. Next week, there's not going to be a Pokeboomers episode, just because, some of us have, like, holiday plans, gonna be out of town for a bit, that'd make, like, either the podcast or our regular gameplay streams really difficult to fit in. So, next week for me is gonna be a few appropriately American games. And, you know, gonna go hard on Fuga 2 for a bit. It's fine. Pokeboomers ain't going anywhere. We just have to take a break because of time of year. Now, I've already played through Disco Elysium twice. I've tried to play through it again just on my own time, and it's not the same. You can't turn back the clock. Do it again? No. It's a great game, but I don't think it's one that suits itself well to my streaming style, because everything is voice acted, and the plot is one I have to take, like, fairly seriously, and there's no, like, periods of just pure gameplay, like thinking through, like, the tactics or the Pokemon moves I'm gonna use or anything like that. So, like, my normal kind of rambly, bantery style kind of gets cut off by the game having so much story and game to it, if that makes sense. I feel like it'd kind of be like when I tried to stream that one Strong Bad game, which was great, and, like, it was Strong Bad, so you know, it's on brand. But the trouble was that just the game never shut up, and I didn't want to step on the voice acting, because it was, like, very funny and witty and well voice acted, so I just ended up kind of sitting there a lot of the time, and I was like, this is not what I want to stream, and I don't think what you guys want to see. So I decided no mas on that game. Even though that request came from a friend to play it. Anyway, look at that. Hamster 2 evolves at the level cap. Wow. Crazy. Bulbasaur diff. Very true. Now I can give a Eviolite to my Breaksit in case he needs to come in. Very chonk. So gloriously chonk. Paddle dance! How good is this? Oh my god, that's such a good get. Fuck off, Razorleaf, and never return. Chonkasaur. I mean, I'm surprised didn't call you out for, like... I know you were referencing Disco Elysium, but bandying around the racism term. Automod, your bitterest rival. Okay, my intent had been to leave the XP share on through the gym leader fight, but with Palmon so close, I don't think I can really afford to do that. So, it's fine. I think I'm gonna lead with Hamster 2, because obviously I don't want Hamster 2 fighting the Hawlucha, so he'll swap out either when the Hawlucha comes in or when the, what is their second Pokemon? Machoke? Machoke. Yeah, Palmon, absolutely. Palmon is a great choice for versus Hawlucha. Because Budmon's offense will be basically nil. Because Hawlucha from the flying type is going to resist Magical Leaf. Right. If Hamster comes in, things have taken a very, very dark turn. But just in case. To reiterate, I am doing a little self-imposed challenge here for extra... What did I need to... Animations. where I don't use super effective moves the entire gym for bonus points in our little competition. And it's looking like I'll probably take a break and swap over to Fuga 2 afterwards, because I'm not content to only stream for an hour on one of my regular stream days where I got more than like 4.5 hours of sleep. Okay, one final check, make sure I haven't overlooked anything. Eviolite, citrus berry, citrus berry, citrus berry, citrus berry. Excellent. Look, there wasn't a lot to check, but I feel like I haven't done any hard mode gyms in a while, because Gen 5 kind of made them, like, out of reach. No, just more than 4.5 hours of sleep is... 4.5 hours of sleep is an exceptionally bad night for me. And I've streamed on that before, but it's not been pretty. Time for Lady Karina's big appearance. She's fine, I guess. Skater girls don't really do much for me. I have no strong feelings one way or the other regarding her. Let's see, make sure power punch, fake out, double slap, power punch, rock tomb, leer, flying press, foam claws, power punch. Yep, this should be fairly easy. At least you know, River. At least you know. Not emo enough of a skater girl. True. She wasn't good enough for him. You know, I've heard people say that L is for loser is like the male version of Skater Girl, and they're so right. Like, I randomly remember that song existed like a year ago and went on a hunt trying to find that song, and I did, and I was like, yeah, this is 100% correct. Anyway, hard moding, no super effective moves, no deaths so far, let's try and keep that rolling. Karina, you're going down. Haha, I'm just messing around with you. You know, I know, you're rolling in the aisles, right? Because she's a skater? You got it? I already know you're a strong trainer, so let's get this show on the road. I still like this team. I do not care what anyone says. It sounds good. It's like a little more low-key, but I think that is good for a game that is like turn-based, and it's like, there's a little bit of intensity, but it's not like distracting you from any strategical thinking you must do. There have been better ones, it is true. I think for this Mienku, I can just kind of explodinate him. I don't think Petal Dance locks me in, but I'd rather not take the chance. So, I'm just gonna go for the Grimace Shake. But of course, we get faked out. Gets a bit of the 3 flinch. It does, it is grass type outrage. That makes sense. It was worded similarly, so I would be very surprised if it did not work in that fashion. Now, do we get some manner of potion here? Oh, we do. Oh, Karina, that is a terrible choice. That is a terrible choice that you will regret. That will not end well for her. I can guarantee it. Okay, so I had not expected this, but this is... I am not complaining in any way, shape, or form that she just wastes her hyper potions on her lead. That is wonderful, as a matter of fact. Not that I am expecting to have much trouble with either of her other 2 mons, but it's still, you know, it's still pretty nice to see. Okay, Machoke, do you have no guard? You do have guts. Okay. I think I can at least set up a Leech Seed, because you don't really... you do have Power Up Punch. Maybe I should just stop you in your tracks before you set anything up. Yeah, because I'm gonna need to swap out anyway. Let's just get Budmon in here. No reason to get overly fancy now. Thank you, River, for that voice redeem. Yeah, imagine if we had, like, super hard mode. Just deliberately take actions to screw yourself over. Like, give the enemy a free guts boost. So naturally, we use Fairy Wind. Made you look. do have one Leer on me, which is something I should bear in mind, but I'll resist Power-Up Punch. Rock Tomb only hit for 15 at regular. Can only level to their lowest level. Jesus, I'd hate that. And that would probably be straight up impossible some weeks, unless you just leveled up B teams and other associated nonsense, which, no. I wouldn't even want to think about that. Okay, 2 Leers on me is... like, that's not nothing. 2 stages down is not nothing. Still, I'm pretty high up. Okay, you have chosen death, sir. Or, I guess, ma'am, because it's Karina giving the incredibly stupid Magic Pixel of Health. I'm a little worried. 3 stages of defense down. If Rock Tomb crits... still, it's this AI. I will probably be fine. 4 Leers in a row! Amazing. So, you see, thanks to my superior grasp of strategy in that I understand that to win a Pokemon battle, you must deal damage to the enemy. I have triumphed. And Budmon gains a level. And now the Halucha comes out, is like, oh, your defense is all lowered, you will be easy pickings. But surprise for you, scumbag. I have an ace in the hole. And I should perhaps have just got a little tick more to get up to 32, but it's fine. Halucha does look like a strong bad boys. It is the excellent Mask. Rollout would be super effective. I was tempted for like half a second before I was like, wait a minute. I don't want to risk any misses here because I don't want to give it a chance for a free Hone Claws. I'm not super worried about... okay, I'm a little worried now. It is neutral. It is true. No, I do not think fighting resists rock. I think it is only super effective versus rock. I think it's one of those kind of stupid things like that. Okay, 2 stages of attack up. Okay, still resisted. I was not sure how that worked with the combination of flying and fighting going on there. But hey, we win those. Well, Flying Press apparently counts as both fighting and flying, so I wasn't quite sure how that interaction was going to work. Because fuck this gym, pretty much. How could it be? It's because you are bad at the game. Oh, I have been defeated. Alack, allay. Lady Karina gave a terrible display. This is it. I must give up my title and admit that your strength far exceeds... just decent, but here's your badge. Boy, you'll be rolling in them soon. I got the piece of plastic from the hole. Thank you, Anti-Hero, for that voice redeem. If you've got a Rumble badge, then you can trade Pokemon up to level 50 with your friends, and they'll be ready to roll. They'll love you, alright. You'll be able to roll over waves using the HM Surf, even outside battle. And here, why don't you take this TM? I've really been on a roll with it myself. You know, because I use skates. That's my one personality trait. And congratulations to the believers. Power-Up Punch does just what it says on the box. The more you use it, the tougher your fists get. Keep using it. Your attack will go through the roof. Look, I do have to apologize. You'll have to make it up to the top of the Tower of Mastery if you want the Mega Ring. I'm sorry for sending you this way and that. I swear, I'm not giving you the runaround. You've done great rolling with the punches. So great that I'd like to ask you a favor. Battle me again, won't you? But this time, it won't be just another gym battle. I want a battle between equals, as 2 trainers who can use Mega Evolution. I'll be waiting for you with Lucario at the top of the Tower of Mastery. Nah, it's true, Xavier, but it's like from a later generation, so they like, you know, they could have taken the opportunity to learn. Like, Karina having that one-note trait just actively irritates me. Anyway, won that with only minor trouble. That one nasty hit on Palmon was scary, but I have succeeded. Also, welcome, Xavier, of course. I have succeeded at beating the gym without using any super effective moves. So, what that does is I get 25 points for clearing the gym, but I get an extra 15 for doing it without any super effective moves. So, result is I go up to 135 points. Let's just update that on the screen right now. Ooh, that's lovely. And of course, I do need to get everyone up to level 32 for the PvP on Friday. Never get fixed because no one ever cared. True. They tried to do, like, more story in Gen 5, and everyone was like, wait, actually we hate this for no reason. Because we're going to pretend the Pokemon designs are bad or something. But, yeah, I will spare you all the drudgery of me grinding up. And please, make sure to check out my rivals if you're not already. Hugh is doing his gym run tomorrow. I suspect he might be doing a hard mode as well, because I was tied with him before tonight, and Avalon and I both did it, and this gym is kind of free if you can deal with the trainers. And then, of course, on Friday, over on Hugh's channel, we'll be getting together and podcasting about how our week went, and going to battle with each other and the community for additional points, bragging rights, and glory. I am going to throw up a BRB, re-up my water, and then we're gonna switch to small furry child giant tank war crimes. The suffering knows no end, because I haven't played that game in a while, and it's been weighing on me, so no more Pokemon. We're switching games, just to be fully transparent if that's all you were here for. I will update the game and everything shortly, but I'm gonna take a little break, Zen. And then we're gonna keep going, but under a different game. How many different ways can I say that? Anyway, I'll be right back in a minute or two. Okay, I return. Let's take a look at the high-quality slander. Drinking anything but water, milk juice. Why did this spot? Against drink it sparingly. I mean, it is true that I have to drink peace tea sparingly, but it's more because I'm trying to severely limit my sugar intake, and that stuff is very sugary, not like soda sugary, but pretty damn sugary. Also, I did tell a slight lie, accidentally. I forgot. I should probably pass out the power-up punches to those who are getting it before I forget, because that's absolutely a thing I would do. Because power-up punch, we've got a few physical attacking mons. You know, one or two on the squad. I still don't know how much, if any, I'm gonna use Aqua Ring, but I feel like Rollout, I just can't make a good argument for it anymore. Like, we've moved up in moves, so it's kind of gotten outclassed a little bit. Oh, and of course, okay, I was like, wait, why isn't it coming up? And of course, my Flappy will be evolved into an Ampharos. Fear not. So of course, we teach it to my two heavy hitters, and as a surprise tool that's going to help me later, because I'm committing an enormous goddamned heresy with this. Don't tell nobody. It'll make sense later, I promise. I'm not losing my mind. I promise, I swear. Would I lie to you? Alright, now I'm gonna have to ask y'all to bear with me as I very awkwardly switch my stream layout live as we swap over to some good old Fuga 2.